The man kindly gave a boy $50, not knowing that decades later, when he himself faced despair, that boy would give everything to repay him. One day he went to the hospital to pay for his wife's treatment, only to hear his account was empty. He froze in disbelief. Just yesterday he had asked his adopted son to sell their house. As he wondered what went wrong, his adopted children appeared. He thought they came to help, but the daughter arrogantly said the money was with her, and coldly declared she wouldn't waste it on a dying man. The son added that the money would be his alone to enjoy. Rage boiled in the man's chest. He reminded them if not for his adoption, they would still be starving in an orphanage. But instead of guilt, they sneered that had they not been adopted, perhaps a wealthy family would have taken them in. Years ago he and his wife, unable to conceive, went to an orphanage to adopt. The director introduced a brother and sister. Seeing their politeness and manners, the couple brought them home, treating them as their own, giving them the best of everything, only to be betrayed in return. His wife overheard the quarrel. Her illness flared up on the spot. The man regretted ever adopting them. With her worsening condition, he went seeking those he had once helped, begging them to repay their debts, but they all denied him. Some even demanded he kneel and kowtow, promising only then they might return the money. Thinking of his dying wife, he swallowed his pride and knelt, but was met with mocking laughter and beatings. They threw him out like trash. A villager reminded him that one of his old friends was now successful. He could seek him instead, but the man knew the truth. 20 years earlier he had pleaded for this friend's release, saving him from prison. Yet the friend blamed him for losing his job, and their bond broke apart. As the man despaired, the hospital called. His wife's condition was critical. Surgery was needed within 24 hours. All hope seemed lost, until he read the news. The CEO would host a charity gala the next day, to aid those in need. He seized on this last chance, unaware that CEO was the very boy he had once helped. Decades earlier on a charity trip, he saw a boy beaten by thugs. He stepped in to protect him. The bullies accused the boy of stealing a shoe shine box, but the man noticed the boy wore no shoes himself. He asked why he would steal it. The boy said he wanted to shine shoes, to earn his own living. Moved, the man bought the box for him, and gave him $50, calling it an investment. Someday the boy must repay him with interest. Before leaving he gave the boy a gold watch, a token of trust and promise. Meanwhile his embittered old friend bribed the adopted children to help humiliate him. They saw his wealth and eagerly agreed. Together they went to seek cooperation from the CEO. As the man himself arrived at the company doors, he was stopped without an appointment. At a loss he sought his old friend approach. He rushed to explain the past misunderstanding. To his surprise the friend claimed he had moved on, and hearing of his need, generously offered a wad of cash. But just as he reached for it, the friend flung it to the floor, and shoved him down, mocking him publicly. He would soon regret this cruelty, for the CEO had already learned that his benefactor waited downstairs, and rushed to meet him. Just as the others prepared to strike the fallen man, the CEO finally appeared.